Hi, my name is Gudrun from GE Designs. Welcome to our Happy Friday show. Hey everybody, thank you for being with us here on our new time for Happy Friday, 12 noon Central Time. Welcome, welcome everybody, YouTube and Facebook. Make sure you keep commenting throughout the show. And if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button wherever you're watching. Now, you want to comment throughout the show, stick with us till the end because one commenter gets a $25 gift card. Random draw at the end of the show. We have a giveaway, so make sure you hang in there. Hang in there. Of course, every Friday, we have a little refreshments. And today is no different. The cocktail I chose for today is called Bee's Knees. Bee's Knees is a very simple but very effective cocktail. Just some gin, lemon juice, and then you actually make a little honey syrup. Now, what is honey syrup? So usually when you put honey in a cold drink, it doesn't really mix well. So you just mix equal parts simple syrup and honey and warm it up a little bit and whisk it together, and that way it doesn't clump up when you put it in the cocktail, because this one is shaken and served up in a martini glass. Now I don't have a martini glass, but I've got my cup, and guess what? I added a little ice to mine and then just a little bit of club soda, and that's a version of Bee's Knees. If you don't want it served in as a martini, you can do it as a long drink. So cheers everybody, cheers. Make sure you say hi to Mr. HP. He is with us. Are you here?
Hi, everybody. How you doing?
And we have a couple extras in the room as well. But we are also starting to do our regular word of the day on Fridays. What is our word of the day?
The word of the day is trickeration.
Trickeration. That's something. I don't do much. I don't do much trickerations.
You don't do no trickeration?
Sometimes when maybe when I'm putting together a quilt and it doesn't really work, you have to just do a few little trickerations to make it work. Oh, so I do some trickerations. How do you use this word?
Well, there's many ways.
Yeah?
Let's see. Like today when I taught class.
Yeah? He was teaching. You've got to tell him what class you're teaching.
I taught cycling today for an hour.
Yeah.
And I did a little trickeration. I told people that we were going to do a 30-second push, but we did a 60-second push. So I did a little trickeration.
Were they happy about that trickeration?
Not necessarily, but they got the benefit.
Yes. Yes, of course.
Trickeration.
Kobe is here on the set. You can see him right there. Cannot see his face, but he's looking at me and napping in between. So he's on the set. And we have lots of fun stuff on the set. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. But this morning early, those of you that are subscribed to our Christmas in Europe, you got your block 11 in your account, and amazingly, I've already seen some blocks already done, sewn and done. It's you actually make 4 blocks this time. It is called Heart. The block is called Heart, and it's 2 versions. So we did woven paper hearts, which is a very Danish tradition. They're called julehjerter, but it is thought to have been started by Hans Christian Andersen in the mid-1800s. Now, even though they've been made by Danish children for over a century, the craft is very known in other Scandinavian countries, including Iceland. And as a matter of fact, we did a fabric version of these for one of our Advent projects 2 years ago. So that is in the free pattern section. Now then, the other blocks are gingerbread hearts on strings. They are very common throughout booths, at Christmas markets. If you go to Christmas markets anywhere in Germany, you will see these hanging, decorated. And so they call them Lebkuchenherzen. And so these are the German gingerbread hearts. They're even found outside of Germany, also in Switzerland and Austria. So anywhere you see those Christmas markets, you will see those. So that's what we're representing for this month, making 4 blocks. And if you haven't gotten started, I actually did a little bit of an update on the pattern this morning. And no worries if you already made yours, because it's a matter of trimming something if you did. So I sent everybody an email, so you should be all good. Fun block, and we are getting closer. This is 11 out of 14. So only 3 more left for the finish. It's going to be exciting. And I think, are you getting closer to any ideas on how this whole thing is going to look? How the blocks come together? Or are you still just making blocks and have no idea how they are coming together? No? No? It's going to be a surprise all the way to the end. I promise you that. That's what's fun about mystery quilts. Some people don't love mystery quilts, but I am thrilled that so many of you trusted my judgment and were a part of this. Oh, Kobe wants to say something. Oh, you're just going to scoot over. All right. Checking out the set. So let's look at one of the quilts from the Stripology Mixology 3 book. So the book, of course, is available for pre-sale. It's being printed, so we are just waiting and waiting for an update. And it'll be a few weeks. But here's the cover. And on today's show, we are going to get to know one of the quilts better, and this one is called Inga. So Inga is named after one of my best friends growing up. So it's very cool. Inga is very cool, modern. You can make it super modern like I did with this one. This one is made from the Glyphs bundle. And I've got it right here to show you. And it is quilted with a pattern called Seamless. And we actually used one of the Aurifil variegated threads to quilt it. So here's the Glyphs bundle. So what I did, I used almost all of them. I think I took 2 out, and then I took the yellow out. I used the yellow as the accent, and then I added the Alchemy and the Radiant for an accent, because half yard wasn't enough for the accent. So I used both the yellow from the bundle and then added these, and I alternated kind of the blocks. So if you want to see that one, can we put it up? We can put up the close-up. We can show them the close-up. The quilting pattern Seamless is available on Urban Elements. So you can see kind of alternating those 2 blocks with the 2 yellows. I think it just adds to the abstract of the fabrics. Of course, this is a very different look. I absolutely love it. It's hanging in the corner there, if you can see behind me. I really love it. It's just so cool and unique. But of course, we've made other versions. So made another one that is made out of the Workshop fabric line. So that one is much more, I would say, traditional looking. So I used the Workshop, so very color blocked, and looks totally different. And then for the accent fabric, I used the Birthday Confetti in the cream soda. So this is the Workshop. So just all these different colors, still pretty geometric prints, but multiple different colors. But I also think this pattern is going to be a go-to. I promise you. So easy and fast. We did another version using some Halloween fabric, so you can easily have bigger prints that will turn out really nicely. This is the Midnight Magic, and it's hanging on our cabinet. And here's the bundle. So we use the bundle Midnight Magic, and then a gold in the spatter, medium warm gold for the accent. And here's the overall quilt. Let's see it on a bigger scale. You can only see a little bit on the cabinet, but it looked really cool. I kind of color blacked also kind of the darker ones together, alternating. So you create a secondary pattern with just just the shades of the fabrics. So then, yeah, so that one is hanging behind me. The Midnight Magic one is quilted with a pattern called Haunted Web. And the workshop one was quilted with a pattern called Satellite. So we've made 3, and definitely not going to be the last ones, because this one of those that is really quick. You utilize 10-inch squares, and you utilize it to the fullest. So barely any trimmings, and then you just have whatever accent. You could do a scrappy accent too. But I love this pattern. It's very simple, but striking overall look. So love to hear what you think of Inga, how she's looking, and which one of those is your favorite. We still have all of those bundles in stock. So all of the patterns in the book, somebody's asking about the size. All of the patterns in the book are made from multiple sizes. So the one I have here is a lap size. We usually make lap sizes for samples because they're easily photographed, and you can still see kind of on a bigger scale than, let's say, a crib size. So Inga will be, I think, 4 sizes in the book. It all depends on, you know, the layouts, the block size, and how the quilts come together, how many different sizes I can do. But I always try and do as many as possibly can. So love that. Any more questions on Inga? Oh, the glyphs. Somebody says the glyphs, the Halloween, the glyphs. Love all the versions.
How do you get the pattern?
The pattern will be in the book when it comes out. Not available yet. Okay. Lean toward Halloween, Midnight Magic. Okay, that's cool. Lovely to hear that. Speaking of Halloween, we have a brand new kit for you available. And you know, all of our kits are, many of our kits are really quick to sew up, easy but effective patterns. And this is one of our kits where we use a panel. And that is hanging right there on the side. It's called Old Salem's Black Hat Society. And it's a glow-in-the-dark. So very fun blocks with little sayings, and then just a simple pattern around it with some borders. And I even included the backing in this kit because it was very cute. So let's look at the quilt in this full photo. It's so cool. So beautiful fabrics from, I believe this is Henry Glass. And then can we do a little close-up? There it is, the close-up. I love this. So everything that's white in the print will glow in the dark. And you know what we did? We went and took it into a dark room and took a photo to try and show you how it glows. And it kind of worked. So check this out. This is what it looks like in the dark. I love this. And how fun for kids to have. How fun for Halloween if you hang it up and then you turn the lights off and there it's still glowing. I just think that's really, really cool. I made Johan a glow-in-the-dark quilt that he has at my house, and he loves it. He can't wait to turn off the lights to see the glow. So kids really love that. And I can show you, I'll show you the actual kit. So here's the kit with all of the fabrics. So it has the borders and the binding, awesome plaid binding. And then this big print here is what is for the back. This fun pumpkin print is for the back. Now we also have some of these prints available in 1 yard. So we have the pumpkin print available in 1 yard and 3 yards for those that don't really want to work on the kit, but we have this one. It's great because it's tossed, even though it has a little stripe to it, but it's a tossed design, so you can make it go either way. And then we have the plaid that is in the kit is available in 1 yard. A couple of other prints in 1 yard that are in the kit. And then this accent gray color that we use for border. And we do have the actual the panels also available on the website individually. And this beautiful print. So this is a border print. This is not in the kit, but it's available in 1 yards. It's a really cool border print. So you can use that for all kinds of things. I mean, it's pretty much a setup for placemats. So you can just quilt it, table runners, things like that, or bags. So we love these border prints, and I'm going to be giving you some ideas to use those later on. So that's Old Salem's Black Hat Society. Like I said, everything is included the backing, and the pattern will comes to you when you order, comes to you as a PDF download. So you will get that in your account, and you get this quilt done. And this is like a one-dayer, easy one-dayer. For at least the piecing, we should say. The piecing, maybe not the quilting included. Although those of you with long arms, it goes together, the quilt goes together quick, and then you throw it on, and there it is, with the backing all being here included. All right, so let's check out some more fabrics. I got lots of fabrics to show you today. We're gonna start with a winter line that just came in called Winter Hollow. It is a Wilmington print fabric line, and so beautiful, wintry, not too Christmassy. So I always love those because you can kind of have them hang around a little longer. So it's Susan Wingett, so very well-known artist, classic look for her. We'll start with these beautiful poinsettias and berries on this background of green, beautiful greens. There's this musical print here in the red. Just very subtle music notes, but I love the little specks. They're kind of like snowflakes on it. Then we have going into this beautiful dark navy base, and then we have all these garlands and the lanterns. We have the same dark base, just with holly and berries. And then we have the gifts on this beautiful navy. It's really a gorgeous color. A little bit lighter blue with the trees all decorated. And then we have that navy color in that musical print. A beautiful plaid with just a tad of green. And then we go into this grayish, light bluish gray base with the same holly pattern as here. And we have the lanterns. Move my drink out of the way here. And then the gifts. And then finish off with that musical print on this light blue color. Beautiful, beautiful, very classic winter. And then there's one more print in the line that we included in 1 yard. It's called Winter Hollow Scenic in the multi. And it's, I'm going to show you, we have it in 3 yards as well. It's a beautiful, beautiful scene. Love this for a back of a quilt or anything larger scale. So it's just this town scene with the Christmas tree, beautiful winter scene. So we have this one available in both the 1 yards and the 3 yards. So if you needed more of that, I just think that's beautimous. Beautimous. So this is Winter Hollow, and let's check out some of my other pulls. Starting with some of the reds. I included a few more reds because there was really only these two prints. We do have the music notes from that line in the red. And then I added a Bumbleberries Postbox red and the Grunge and the Scarlet. So these two reds, and then as far as this indigo dark blue, Bumbleberries Indigo was a perfect match. And then I loved the Moonscape Eclipse because it has the white specks, kind of like those snowflake specks that are throughout this fabric. Then as far as the green, I wanted to do a few shades because they are green is very heavy in the line, so we did the chalk and charcoal in the green, the grunge holly as a medium, and then the lightest hues would be the spotted and the celadon. And then as far as accent or backgrounds, love just doing a canvas and the whitewash, so pretty white because of all the white specks throughout. And then if you wanted a focus fabric, an accent color, a beautiful spotted lemon gold would be perfect because there's quite a bit of gold throughout with all the lights on the trees and all that. I also did find a beautiful plaid that works well with the diagonal plaid and the gingham red. Small gingham would work well as a plaid, or you could use the moonscape as a stripe. And there it is, Winter Hollow by Wilmington. Beautiful holiday line, or wintry. So that is that, and all of our fabric pulls that I'm showing you are already on the blog, so you can go straight there and we'll have links to all the 1 yards that I pulled with it. Our next line, also a holiday line, but not the Christmas holiday. It's a Halloween line, and it is from Figo Fabrics, which usually they come kind of unique, modern prints. I love that. So I'm going to start. This one is called, okay, what am I forgetting? Ghost Town. Ghost Town. Still not that spooky. It's pretty much just cute. I just love it. So starting with these cats with the hat. No black cats, but all kinds of different colored cats. We got a black dog on the set, so that makes up for it, right? We have the orange ghosts. I love this shade of orange. It's kind of a darker, deeper orange and still bright. We have these bats on a black background flying, and I love that we have pink bats and orange bats and lavender bats. And then we have them in a smaller scale on the same charcoal background. Then we have a geometric print here that has a really unique grayish purpley color with the pink on it. We have the ghosts in the lavender. And then we have the small bats again in this really cool pink color. So it's a lavendery pink kind of. And then again, the geometric print in that same color. So like I said, very unique, not too Halloween-y, but cute ghosts, cute cats and bats. But this one definitely could kind of live longer in your house than just over the Halloween, I feel like. So on my pull for this one, I did as a black. It's not a pure black, so I did the spectacular black. It's a little lighter, almost charcoal with some charcoal specks. And then as far as I love this color here, so this bluish purpley color. Dash Flow Cobalt will be the darker one, and then Bumbleberry's Bluebells will be the lighter with all the light tones. So love that there's dark and light in here. This orange is a perfect match with the Dimple Sinopia. And then the pinks, I did, this is a perfect match, grunge and the blush, and I love that it has that lavender in there, so it kind of ties with all the other lavenders. And then if you wanted to do a stripe, perfect to use the diagonal stripe in the Halloween Midnight. Or I love this one, and this one is so playful. This plaid is so playful with this playful line. The diagonal plaid dot, large scale and fun. And then I pulled two colors if you wanted to throw in a little accent. So there's this peachy light color that is in the cats and in the bats. So you could use this one. You can mix it in too as a little accent. And then there's also that hot pink in here. So I chose the Bumbleberry's Hibiscus Pink to throw in there as an accent too if you wanted to really spice things up. So gotta love this. Ghost Town by Figo. That's it for that one. So only a 8-piece bundle, so great to grab for little smaller projects. Bags and runners and placemats and things. We have one more line to show you today, and this one is called Hat Trick. And this is a hockey themed line, so more novelty, but this one we had a similar line not too long ago, or last year, sold out instantly. So lots of hockey players, especially where we live. But I think this one's really well done. It's by Canvas Studios. So we'll start with this light blue with the hockey players. And then we have a typography print, and I love that it has the hockey sticks and pucks on there too, and all the fun words. And then we have the face masks or the helmets. The helmets on that same light blue background, and I love that it has the words, so lots of texture in here. We have this cool print, which is just the hockey sticks and the pucks, creating this kind of a dimensional pattern, directional pattern. Super cool. Of course, we're going to have some skates. Have some skates and a trophy. A trophy. This is the trophy. The trophy.
That's the trophy.
I'm not enough of a hockey fan to know all this stuff. So please help me out there. So then we go into this little bit darker blue color, very fresh and bright. And the helmets. And then we have the typography print. So this is also an 8-piece bundle. So a great one to, because it's pretty much all novelty, and then you can pull in some great basics. We have 2 basics available in 1 yard that are from the line. It's this ice texture. You know how the ice looks after it's been scratched up by all the skates. So we have it in the cobalt to match this hue, and then in the pale blue for this colorway. And I did just pull more blues because, of course, you want to kind of stay in the blues and then use all these bright colors for accents. So spotted sapphire would be my darkest blue. The medium mixing in between would be the dot matrix and the cornflower because it has the light and the dark in it. And then our lightest one I would go with chalk and charcoal in the lake. Would mix in perfectly. So then I found a great stripe. The stripe and the nautical, perfect for it, with just the red and the blue and the white, and a little bit of the light blue as well. So as far as accents and backgrounds, what to use, for red, if you wanted red, I like the Postbox Red Bumbleberries. For the gold, the spotted and the buttercup, a little bit deeper tone. And then as far as the greens, it's a nice light bright green. The spotted and this pistachio works great with it. And then background, I would probably go either white, full on white with the dots white, or black could work too, especially with all the dark colors. So Century Black on black, circles, kind of look like all the circles they make on the ice. And then as a kind of a charcoal accent, because there's a lot of black and gray in all the prints, you could do something like the chalk and charcoal in the charcoal color because it has lights and dark hues within it. So this is Hat Trick. Hat Trick, Hat Trick. Now, how many hockey players are watching right now? Hockey players, former hockey players, current hockey players, or just hockey fans? Shout out if you are a former hockey player, or maybe a current one, or maybe you just go to the games. I'm sure you got kids, grandkids, friends that play hockey, especially if you live here in the northern hemisphere. Stanley Cup. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody said Stanley Cup.
So that's the ultimate trophy.
That's the ultimate. Does that trophy in the fabric kind of replicate that? I'm sure they tried.
Yeah, they tried.
I'm sure they tried. All right, that's all our new stuff today. I just wanted to throw out a couple of reminders. The tent sale and the quilt along, of course. Our tent sale is going to be August 27th, and we are full on planning. Make sure if you are going to come to put a reservation in on our website, just so we can have a heads up about numbers. And we're going to have lots to show you product-wise. And then, of course, our quilt along coming up at the end of the month. It's getting closer. Only about 2 weeks until we do this one. Full day quilt along for the Kimberly quilt out of the book. And you can get that pattern 2 ways, either pre-ordering the book or purchase the pattern individually. Of course, you only get the fabric requirements now and then the full pattern the day before we start quilting together on the 31st. So coming up fast. Yes, coming up fast. And I'll be making a few versions, because remember, you can do the regular Kimberly or the 2.0 or the 3.0. It's going to be so much fun. All right, so we always finish it off with, of course, a live winner. Live winner. Who's our live winner, Mr. HP?
Well, let's see here. Hold on, folks. Let's see what we got here. It's coming up. Oh, right there it is.
All right, Debbie Pickens. Congratulations, Debbie. You have won a $25 gift card. All you got to do is send an email to help@gequiltdesigns.com to claim your gift card. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it, and all that commenting came in handy. We appreciate that. So our next show will be Tuesday's show. That's Tipsy Tuesday, July 19th, this coming Tuesday, and that's going to be at 4 p.m. That's our new Tipsy Tuesday time. You'll be getting introduced to another quilt from the book and some other fun things. We will also be live Friday, a week from today. That's the 22nd, again at 12 p.m. And I'm going to be a little busy that day, so we might have some new people helping out. I'll be there as well, but not full on. So there'll be some new fun people being introduced to you and showing all the talents of GE Designs. Yes, I'm excited for that. It's going to be fun, except for those that have to do it and they're a little nervous, but that's okay. So that is it for our show today. Anything else you want to add? That's
really?
all.
That's it?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, so sad. I just want to keep going.
I hope you have a wonderful weekend. It's going to be a hot one around here, so guess what? Might have to jump in the lake. But you got busy shows Friday and Saturday night.
Got work to do.
Yep. He's got to play some beautiful jazz, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So that's it for us. We will see you this coming Tuesday for Tipsy Tuesday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.